Hello, hello. We have fixed it. Finally. We're having a little bit of some difficulties there. Getting started. But looks like all is well now. Alright, so let's see. Week 1. Let's see what we did on week 1. One set of 6 at 245 post grip feet up. Alright. Get the workout log updated. Bench press. Larson close grip. One set of 6. We will go. I think we could get a decent jump going. I think we'll probably go 255. And then we have modified pull-up, weighted push-up, and single arm cable pry extension. Long text there. And then of course our back offsets will be lighter. Probably 225, 230 will be our range. Or 8. Perfect. Nice quick update on the workout log. Let me lower this just a smidge because it is kind of in the way of. There we go. Should be able to see it just fine now. Alright, yep, we will get going. Put some weight on the bar. Hello, 0. Check my email here real quick. Alright. All is well. Get nice and warmed up with the 155 real quick.
But if it's your faith, then every step forward will always be a step closer to home.
Getting this volume in today, boys. Yes, sir. Chest a day indeed. Man, next week Beast of Reincarnation. I can't wait. Man, there's been a lot of releases, man. Lots of stuff to kind of always keep busy on. Kind of surprising. Like yesterday, Mistfall Hunters came out. Little you know, extraction, sort of like dark and darker. Played that with my brother last night. That was pretty fun. That was a good time. I wish performance-wise it ran a bit better, because I'd probably run it down on some solos on stream, but it's a little cooked right now on the performance. A little cooked. Alright. And how are we looking here? That is not wanting to work, of course. Alright, that should... Alright, let's see. Yep, there we go. Benchpress plus upper. Alright, so that was 205. We'll go ahead and go to our 225. I mean, it's going to be pretty easy for us to work up to our top set if we're only doing 255. We'll hit this 225 and... A warm-up set with 245. Pretty close to the top set. We might hit the 245 for a few reps. Benji! Hello, hello! Welcome in. How are we doing today? Gotta get the songs going here. How am I? I am doing pretty good. A little sleepy today, but nothing too crazy. Good to hear you are doing fine as well. Getting the fitness on today. Alright, we'll go 255. Probably about 3. Welcome in. Anybody have any questions, comments, suggestions? Drop them in the chat as always. If you're a first time viewer, welcome in. All things fitness, specifically powerlifting / strength training, pain, injury, rehab related topics. So I'm like a sports chiropractor, air quotes, and some occasional game streams as well. We got Beast of Reincarnation on deck. I think it comes out Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I can't wait. I'm actually really looking forward to that one. Looks like we're looking a little brighter than usual. I'm going to tone this down a smidge, I think. I need to catch some sun, man. I'm pasty white. Last warm up. Zero, did you make sure you get some sleep last night? Did you get sleep last night? Gotta get your sleep schedule all fixed up. Your 7 a.m. Overwatch bender. Alright, we got 255, load it up. Good, good. $255 for 6. This shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, if we do 255 this week, maybe like a 265 next week. If we can hit week 4 where like we have 275 for 6, It's actually pretty good. We'd be pretty close to really being back, you know, to roughly similar weights / intensity. Playing Destiny 2 when woke up today. Gotcha. Still keeping the Destiny 2 alive. Look at you go. Carrying the Destiny 2 on your back. It's my sad boy game to play alone, yeah. I get that, I get it. Locked in. Locked in, baby.
I just can't wait. Once we set sail, it'll be great.
Sir. That was pretty good. What did I say the back off weight would be? 25 to 230 for 8. We will get that fixed up. First, let's go. So just like that. Man, I thought my phone was cooked last night. I was not happy. You know how it is, yo. It's like when it rains, it pours, right? Like I just got the surgery done, right? Like $500. I'm like, oh, ain't no way my phone isn't charging, right? But then I kind of blew it out and it was charging again. I was like, please make it to where I don't have to buy a phone yet. For how long you want me here? What? For as long as you want to be in here, brother. Brother man. Also, that is the most diabolical TikTok message I've received. Let's maybe not do that, actually. That was very strange. Can Can we actually just delete the message though? Oh, it's some crazy shit that I just saw. Mike, hello, hello. People are weird, man. That was actually somebody that's trolling me, if anything. I hope they weren't being serious. I'm glad my TikTok message is showing up on the screen. I am doing pretty good, pretty good. How are you, Mike? Ooh, boy. Man, like I said, it's this block we have it to where it's a lot of volume and it's gonna be beating me up. Yeah, Mike, I think you've been enjoying our little silver palettes kind of playthrough. Unfortunately, it's been a busy past couple of days, and honestly, I just haven't even really been on. But in my mind, it's like, alright, no pressures, right? I mean, it is just a CBT, and it's going on for quite some time too. So. I do like it. It just, yeah, kind of busy. Kind of busy. So we got 2 more back offsets. And then some accessory work. Honestly though, guys, I can't tell you how freaking lit I am about Beast of Reincarnation on Monday. Oh, I am so excited for it. I say that, and then I'm gonna be raging out. Hopefully, it's like a... Well, I don't know. I guess I wouldn't mind. It is a Souls-like, but I don't think it's like at that difficulty level as like some of the other Souls-likes. but it will be a good time. Alright, there we go. Alright, second back offset. Yo, Zero, you still hanging out? You still there? Flex through. Ooh. Zero, are you good with Discord too? I need to get the Discord fixed up. Get things rolling. Feeling like pretty strong off the chest. Good with Discord? Well, I was, I don't know if you saw what Arnikar said about how he can't, like, emote and, I don't know. I know it's been, something I've been wanting to kind of fix up, because I think my announcements channel is also the one. Oh, it's either my. Let me double check before I misspeak. No, it's my rules channel. That when somebody joins, that's where the text goes, right? Like, oh, they're here, and then it like it's kind of cluttered, and then they're not really seeing like the actual rules. Like, I need like, I don't know how to redirect it to a different channel, right? Just to clean it up a bit, you know? Oh, I'm just seeing Flo posted TikTok thing too. Awesome stream, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, you know, just need to clean it up. I'd actually like to find an image for, you know, the server too. That's a later thing, but yeah, I want to start fixing it up. Like I've been saying previously, I almost want to have like a channel where it's like a forum submission, right, or something like that, where it's like on stream. I can just go pop that up and like I guess give my advice on. If something feels awkward for people and they like have a video of it, you know, just stuff like that. But then it's also like you run the risk of people like sending just weird shit. I don't know. Like if you allow videos or anything like that. Actually, I don't even know what my setting is for it technically. You know? Like there's just so much room for improvement. Last set here. Silver Palace today. Maybe. That maybe. My brother is in a tournament right now, so a lot of his games have been. I've been watching a lot of his games the past couple days. That's why one of the reasons why I haven't streamed in a few days outside of the workout. I don't know what time his game is today is the problem. Or else I'd be able to give a more concrete answer. Or Genshin. Mike, you keep trying, man. You keep trying. One of these days you'll catch me. One of these days. Alright. There is our bench press. We're gonna set up for some pull-ups now.
It has been far too long, friend.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, I think Silver Palace, I mean, it's been really good. There's some things that I like about it a lot. I think it will replace one of the ones I'm currently playing. But I definitely hope there's a few things that actually get changed. And, I don't know, just more so like pain points of like games in the genre. Like, why do they keep doing this? Why do they keep doing this, man? But overall, I think there's a lot of polish in some regard. Plus, apparently, there's gonna be there's gonna be an additional post beta test as well. There's still one more lined up. So by the time it's ready for launch, it's probably gonna be pretty good. We'll get swapped over to our just normal tennis shoes here. Always gotta watch the face. Yeah, we gotta get some of that stuff out the way too, because like I said, next week is gonna be pretty much, yeah, probably all game streams next week, and probably the week after is gonna be like, it's gonna be all Beasts of Reincarnation. I am actually so excited for it. What do you think about it, Mike? What's been your impressions of, of course, more so watching it, but what do you think about Silver Palace so far? Have you watched anybody else play it as well? Or pretty much just when I have been playing it? I am thinking about how hungry I am. I'm thinking about after this workout how I'm about to have a fat cookie. A big old cookie. Voluptuous. The usual post-workout chocolate milk and creatine. With a nice cookie, I think. Oh, what do we get? Oh, there's a pet pop from 2 minutes ago. Just now seeing. Pet pop. Let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. Alright, we got one more pull-up set. Give me 1 second real quick, though. I gotta clear my throat. Alright, we back. Cleared my throat. I'm like, you know what? I kind of had to go to the bathroom. Might as well now. While I'm already right there. Alright, let's get the last set of pull-ups in so we can progress. And now I'm about to break. Ugh. Alright, that marks the end of our pull-ups. Now, for some push-ups. Weighted push-ups, we'll still stick with the blue, I think, this week. Next week might be red. Week 4 for sure red, though. I remember the blue last week was still, I mean, it was cooking us after bench press. We're still, getting used, getting back in the swing of it. For sure. Oh boy. Who there? Yo, what's up, Arnicar? Hello, hello. How art thou? What is this? Interesting. Going to the physiotherapist tomorrow. Time to have someone look at my arm. God, yeah. Still having issues with it, huh? Pesky elbow. Elbow / forearm, yeah. Me tomorrow. Is it inner elbow or more so kind of outer? If you flip your arm like this being inner, this outer. Yeah, pesky inner, huh? If you flex your hand, it's irritable, right? Yeah, that's gonna be using some of those muscles too. Even if you just grip, but if you gripped and then turned in, it might be even a bit more intense, Yeah, it's those forearm flexors. I mean, it's like basically, I'm not gonna diagnose you over the internet, right? But with elbow, it's pretty straightforward most of the time, There's most likely like some medial epicondylitis, which is also, formerly known as golfer's elbow, They'll call it one or the other. I'm probably gonna die. Oof, I know. Man, it's tough. They might have to amputate it. I'll get the WoW gold, huh? Much appreciated. I'm a businessman. I'll turn that 3 gold into 3,000 for you. In your honor. Alright. Push up time. Yeah, man. Like, you know how I do those elbow isometrics, right? On the bench? It's probably what they're gonna give you. Because I off and on, like, I'm stubborn, so that's kind of the problem. But I mean, that's what I have to actually. If I'm like, man, my elbow's a little today, it's the same thing. Yep, some elbow. Well, I would say you could probably do some extensions, just kind of strengthen up the extensor side of things. And then maybe for the flexor, you would just do an isometric with, I almost like to try to do an isometric with the kind of looser hand. Because, like you said, you know, when you try to grip real hard, it's a little irritable. So I'll do the isometric, well, wrist flexion with a looser grip. Alright. I guess I'll stop yapping and start push-upping. You could also, like, probably heat it or ice it. That certainly won't hurt. And then I always tell people to be mindful. So, like, for example, when I'm bench pressing, I'm making sure that my wrist is not more in that flex position. And maybe I have a little bit more stacked joint or slightly more into extension. Just depends what you feel like is really irritating it, you know? Or maybe you don't know, like, because it's not really bothering you during, but after it does. That's also pretty common, you know? And then bicep exercises are probably a little irritable, if I had to guess. So it's like a modification of the weight you're doing on your bicep exercises, adding in some forearm specifics. And then look at you go. Good as new. to 3 gold. You only got 3 gold to your name? Come on, man. Arnicar. I wonder if you could set up to where, I don't know how you like are also gripping your mouse, or like what's your wrist position is like when you're on your computer playing, but if there's a way that you could set it to where maybe you are in a little bit more wrist extension versus that downward kind of wrist position on the mouse. But I would say that's only really, if you're spending, an extended amount of time on your, computer playing. I don't think that's really the case. Only really feel it when doing hammer curls. Interesting. Now, preacher curls or hammer curls? Really? How much weight are you rocking on the hammer curls? Alright, let's get back to it. Next set. How's our music going, by the way? It's swapped to... Yeah, I don't like that one quite as much. We're back to this one. £3,086. Wow, Arnicar, that's great. No wonder your elbow hurts. Comma is invisible? No, I see it. I was giving you crap. 1 second, sorry. But what do you mean by that, though?
They can take your world.
Sir?
They can take your heart. Cut you loose from all you know. But if it's your fate,
Is that like a different metric? I'm confused. Or do you mean like 30.86 pounds? Are we talking about like LBs? Those kind of pounds? No, I mean, I use pounds as well, but you're putting 30,86. Right, okay. Right. Yeah. Alright. You know, there's like there's a disconnect, but I hear you out. 30-ish. Oh, wow, sanctity. That feel good. Like Splinter. Alright, one more weighted push-up set. And then we got some arms. Weak arms, but I do okay on legs. So even though you went down like 18 pounds, it's still pretty irritable then, huh? Yep, well, that's it. We'll crank it out real quick. Sanctity, are you still there? Did you get the new... Did you pull for the new Chaos Hero Nightmare character? Apparently she's pretty good, but I haven't really gotten to play it. Yeah, we'll for sure go red next week, probably. For sure, probably, maybe, yes. They are pissed off. Yeah, get yourself some ice or some heat, man. I will actually sometimes do that too, you know. Even when I'm on my computer, I'll just, ice pack, heat pack right there, and then I just let it rip. Just rest my arm on top of it. Because, the grind does not stop. Especially when you're broken, you only got 3 gold. We gotta get them numbers up, Arnicar. Alright. Ooh. Gotta get them numbers up, brother. My bad, Arnicar. I didn't mean to do you like that. What the hell? Somebody liked my reel, but it looks like their name is like completely upside down. That's an interesting one. How do you even get it to do things like that? Alright, we're changing the angle a bit here so we can do a little bit arms. Oh, I'm getting caught on something. That might actually be good enough. Where we at? Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll rotate a smidge off of the white wall. All right, I'll get her done. Oh my. And guys, I need to start doing some stretches and whatnot, I think, too. Your boy just don't really stretch much. Yo, there's this clothing brand that I've been seeing called Hakuro Clothing. They have some pretty sick stuff. I might have to cop. No games today. It's gonna depend. Like I said, my brother is like playing in a tournament right now. So I've been trying to catch his games. And I'm not entirely sure when his game is today, or else I'd be able to give a better yes or no. Oh, Mike, you're from Italy. I'm not sure if I was aware of that or not. Yeah, it's later for you. Yeah, some of you guys carry the workout streams in the afternoon. I think that's a great thing about Twitch, right? Is people can pop in from like anywhere and everywhere. Like, yeah. Because obviously, like for people from like where I'm at in the U.S., you know, obviously people are at work most of the time around this time, but then you know you got your people from kind of all over the place to help fill it in. Got my across the seas peeps, keeping it busy, holding it down. Dang it. I invite you to a workout together at my brother's gym. Oh, your brother has a gym? That's pretty sick. I am jealous because I definitely have not been. To be fair, I've never been out of the country before. And really only out of state a few times. Only out of state a few times. Stuck in the Midwest. Europe Tour 2027. We gotta make a lot of shit happen if that was the case. I'll keep it blunt. That nose surgery, I think, is about the most luxury I can expect for a little while. Bros are giant. Like, just like height-wise, size-wise.
I just can't wait. Once we set sail.
Yeah.
Great.
It's always the end of the year, too. You know, there's a lot of stuff I gotta check off and make sure. Like, on the business side of things, right? Like, the website renewal, continuing education. If, you know, I have to do so much continuing education every 2 years. At least not every year, but I gotta make sure, you know how it is. It's the same with other professions too, you know. A lot of end of the year, beginning of the year expenses. Gotta look out for. All right. Oh, okay, that's fine. My son is actually take your word for that, Arnstar. You guys could just be giving me the most silliest information, and I'd be like, oh, really? Oh, yeah. And then after stream, I'm like, oh man, these guys are crazy, man. What's wrong with them? What's wrong with these goofballs in my stream? Yeah. Alright, we got our last exercise here. Oh wait, did I do this right? No, I didn't. It's not, yeah, I'm a goofy goober. Nope. Wait, no, what am I doing? It's dumbbell preacher curl. The straight bar, well, it's not the straight bar, but the bar curl is for Saturdays when we do the BFR. We'll go 15, I think.
You're lucky. Looks like my summer vacation is over.
Pretty good workout today, so I'll say. Still just got a smidge left to go, but we're pretty much, pretty much done. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure when my brother's game is. That's the big thing about getting any game streams in of any capacity. We hit the 324. Let's go. I wonder if I should almost make this big when I am. How about that? You guys actually like that better? When I'm doing my side stuff? Only, I should be able to resize easy enough. Yeah, I could resize easy enough. Do I look jacked? Alright, bet. See, there you go. We're trying something new out. I think it'd be nice because I am trying to find more ways to, like, already use the existing content that I, like, create from the live stream into, like, other social medias. And, yeah, whenever I've uploaded, like, for example, like a bench, video, it looks kind of scuffed with, like, the Instagram resolution when it's, like, I have my, obviously, like, my main camera, and then I have, like, the side view camera. I don't know, it doesn't look very good. Goodbye. So, having almost, like, that one camera view on some other exercises will be nice. Then I can just like caption over it, or yeah, you know what I'm trying to say, brother. Arnicar gets it. Actually, I'll probably just resize that on the old. Alright, this is the last set though. Last set we got. Alright. Very good, very good. We'll get things resized now and moved around. Got that. Honestly, it's kind of. I feel like my resolution is weird on the TikTok live stream. We're gonna end out the TikTok. Peace to the TikTok people. Alright, that leaves us with the Kick and the Twitchers. I make this small again when I move it around. All right. There's that. I can't believe tomorrow is Friday already. I feel like this week kind of flew. Not gonna lie. For the stream. I was actually talking to Zero earlier. I'm gonna try to get the Discord fixed up with a few things, but definitely like obviously what you mentioned. Good info, TY, for the suggestion. But yeah, I mean, honest, I don't know. Not very good. Like, I say that, but I just need to spend more time on it, right? To figure out a lot of the Discord stuff. I was telling him, you know, I have my rules page, but it's also like the page that gets directed for like whenever anybody joins, and I want it to be a different channel where it does that, right? Because then people like just don't even see the rules because there's, you know, it's like all the way scrolled up because it's like welcome yada yada, welcome yada yada. Yeah, so there's definitely some, you know, I need to clean it up. Boosh. Alright guys, well, yeah, we're gonna get into that. No posting, and then the welcome one could be a what? Yeah. So thanks for popping in and hanging out for the workout stream. Like I said, the game stream is kind of tentative just because I'm not really sure when my brother is actually playing in the tournament for today that I would, you know, I'm trying to give my undivided attention to. So we'll see about today. Otherwise, tomorrow, you know, tomorrow's a good option for sure, as usual. And then Saturday will be the next workout stream right around the same time. Well, should be. Yes, should be. I think we'll be done by then. I have to help my father with some stuff in the morning. But it should be roughly right around the same time. You know, we'll still get it in either way. If it's a little later, if it's a little earlier, we will be here on Saturday. Alright guys, thanks for popping in, hanging out. As always, enjoy the rest of your Thursday. And I will see you guys shortly, if not a little bit later today. Peace.